morning, Virgo. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is Keto Tarot. All right, this is for your end of November, beginning of December reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising Virgo. Also, Virgo, you need to be strong here because y'all been in the dark about some things. Y'all been in the dark, or y'all feel alone. Y'all been distant. You probably have not been talking to a lot of people. You probably feel like your surroundings are not evolving. You're probably in a place of confusion or confliction. Some of you probably just want some alone time. You probably just want some downtime. You're not really trying to see many people. You're kind of a little bit happier with yourself, especially if you're dealing with some past people who confuse you on a different level. Or you probably feel like you was manipulated in some type of way. You probably felt backstabbed or betrayed. But things are coming to an end, okay? You done reached number 10, the end of completion, end of a cycle, end of confusion. If you feel like you was manipulated somehow, somebody had hypnotized you, mesmerized your mind, and next thing you know, they took your heart or they took your soul or something. I don't know. But that's about to be over, okay? Let's see what we got. I got the 7 of Swords, definitely. I got the Queen of Cups. I got the 8 of Swords. There's a lot of mental energy here. It's too much in your mind, too many in your thoughts, too much of thinking about worst case scenarios. It's time to break free. It's time to take a risk. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all are too much in isolation. It's too much in the isolation, and you're thinking worst case scenarios. Could be a little bit of overindulging as well too. It could be a little too much drinking. It could be too much smoking. Could be just you're overeating, and you finding comfort in that, and you're avoiding life. You're just avoiding life right now. For some, you could be avoiding life. Now, some of you feel like you was deceptive, betrayed, and your person cheated on you, and that got you in your emotions a whole lot. You're not sure if you want to go back on a dating scene. You're not sure if you're ready for another commitment. You're not sure if you can love again. You're not sure if you can trust another person, another opposite sex or same sex. You're just not sure exactly what you want to do. It's definitely a same sex relationship. Some of you could be in a same sex relationship and you're trying to hide the fact that you're committed to someone. You could have different religious beliefs, or you could be projected to something else I wanted to say. Not only religion, but it could be something else that the public won't agree with, and you feel like this is a challenge for you and your partner, and it's kind of exhausting because you make best friends. Thank you. You probably could be best friends with this person, or you could be in love with your best friend and you just trying to hide it. Take whatever story resonates for you, because I'm getting a lot of mental thoughts coming from you, Virgo, and that's how much this energy is coming out. I'm getting so many mental thoughts from you guys. And some of you could be feeling like you got betrayed or backstabbed from your friend. Or you may feel like your friend is under illusion, or you feel like your friend is being deceived. It could be in a partnership they're with, or it could be in a community that they're with, or a spiritual belief that they're with. So you feel like your friend is lying to themselves about something that they're in. They could be in a bad relationship and you don't agree to that relationship. They could be practicing Muslim, and you've been practicing this, whatever, and you don't agree to what your friends. If your friends decided to choose a different path for themselves, you got to be a step up of a friend, because you're being the one that's deceptive. Now if you know your friend is doing something they should not be doing, then okay, that's for you to not keep closed mouth. That's for you to talk that out with that person to figure out where they're coming from, and then also see if you can find a way to help guide them out of the dark if they're in the dark. Now, this could be you. You could be in the dark, or you could be practicing something that others don't agree with, but if you feel like that's right for you, continue your path. But if your friend feels like they need to discuss this with you, go ahead and discuss it with your friend. So that way, this energy of feeling betrayed or confusing thoughts, thinking worst case scenarios, all of this can go away. All of this can simply go away with a simple conversation. Now, going back to the ones that's in a committed relationship, If you're keeping your relationship in privacy, it's time to go ahead and go on out there. I'm gonna go ahead and just give you the truth, but because keeping it in the dark is doing two things to you. You're under a whole lot of Gemini energy, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, you could be dealing with a Taurus, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And who I'm reading for here, Virgo. All right, so listen, if you and your person are trying to keep things on the route, it can be a same-sex relationship, it can be a different religion belief relationship, it can be different spiritual belief relationship. It can be that you could be sleeping with your best friend. However your relationship is going right now, however this message resonating for you, it is keeping you tired, exhausted. You're tired from the snooping around, the sneaking around, keeping it in private. Your partner does want to come out. Now, it's either you or it could be your partner who wants to go ahead and express your love to the world. They want to express their love. Now, also, if you just in a regular relationship and your partner is not giving you the attention, like maybe you say, hey, can you go ahead and post me on Facebook so everybody see that we're in a relationship? You need to talk that out with your partner, because what it's doing for you, once again, is still keeping you exhausted. It's still keeping you weary. You're afraid of the unknown. You're afraid what will happen if this person don't let the world know that you guys are in a relationship. You're thinking the worst case scenario. You need to find a way to break free from this. You're going to have to keep yourself broken free. You're going to find a way. You have to find a way to break free from all of this energy. Because at the end of the day, they're not betraying you. They're not deceiving you. You're deceiving yourself. Now, you're at the end of the road. It's time to call quits. Now, if your person can't do that for you, then they may not be the right person, because they're not trying to stay 10 toes down. They're not trying to fight this whole fight with you. And what I mean about the fight, I'm not talking about you two going head to head. I'm talking about the good fight on how to express your love and making someone feel secure and comfortable in their relationship. Now, if it's just if it's just based off friendship alone, once again, talk to your friend. If it's some things on your mind, you need to go ahead and just talk to your friend about some things. Just have a clear conversation. But if you're in a relationship with someone and you guys are having difficulties seeing eye to eye about how to take the next chapter in your love life, then you got to really go back and start reevaluating. Can that person really hold on to this foundation with you? And can they really fight this good fight of love and make you feel happy and secure in your relationship? And also, how can that person feel happy and secure in this relationship as well too? Because we have to think about each other here. We got to think about you, Virgo, and we got to think about the person that you're dealing with. Especially, it could be also you want to expose yourself out there on holidays. I don't know, to the family. You want the family to know. I knew it. You may want the family to know. Or some of you may feel like you're going to get rejected by the family. You're not sure the family is going to accept this. But I mean, they got no choice but to accept it. When it comes to reality, they got no choice but to accept it. Now, I'm going to let you know, for some of you guys, your mom is okay with it. Whoever your mother is, Virgo, this could be your partner's mother. They're okay with it because they love you. You are their child. See, that's what you don't know. That's the sign that you don't know. You are their child, and they're going to always accept you no matter what. You are accepted. They don't care if you're gay, you're straight. They don't care if you are practicing Israelite. If you feel like you an alien from outer space, they don't care. They just know that they love you. And they would do anything to keep you in their life. Okay, so you're fearing the worst case scenario. That's all in your mind. That's an illusion that's causing your own delays. Your parents or your family, now all of them may not agree, but the ones who matter, the one who really, really matters to the heart, to the soul, they are going to be very accepting of you in these relationships. I mean, your relationship or whatever you believe in, they're very accepting. And some of you may be entering into, if you're not in a relationship and you're afraid to get back in there and you're finna date, get ready for a relationship. Okay, get ready. First, it's going to start off really, really sexually, and then it's going to turn into a commitment, and then it's going to be like a meeting of the minds. That's how it's going to be. If you're single and you have not been dating someone in a while, you're going to meet somebody that's very attractive. They're going to sweep you off your feet. They're going to be very romantic. They're going to be very compassionate. They're going to be very sincere. And they're going to be very logical. And they are going to sweep you off your feet just some. You know, you may go out on a few dates, but once y'all finally get to the bedroom, it's going to be on and popping like that. And it's going to feel like my mind matches your mind, my spirit matches your spirit, our souls intertwine, and it's going to be like a meeting of the minds. And you're going to feel like you're in a high spiritual place with that person. Ooh-wee. Okay, now, Virgo, get it popping, baby. Yup, see, that person feel like you're going to meet the one. See, I'm telling you, that person's going to be very logical. They're going to be very mature. And they're going to see that you're very, very attractive and very, very stunning. They're going to like your conversations. You're going to like that person's conversation. You're going to like that person's view of life. They're going to like your view of life. And they just feel like they met their one. If you've been praying for that, trust me, they have heard your word. See, I knew it. See, divine coming in. And that's for everybody here. This is just not just for the singles. This is also everybody that's here. If you're in a twin flame relationship, if you're in a karmic relationship, I want to say, once again, karmic relationship, you're just learning lessons. If you and your person are having difficulty with spiritual beliefs or religional beliefs or the so-called standard, what's out here in the world, we got to think from a higher perspective. That's man. That man created all that stuff. Man created religion. Man created other things that make people should fear or separate themselves. Even that twin flame, that's new age stuff. That's new age. That's something man-made. This is divine. If you two are supposed to be together, you two are supposed to be together. Do not fear the worst. The Knight of Cups being clarified with the Chariot. Your person is very sexually attracted to. Your person also, I say this weekend, y'all going to get it on and popping, okay? This weekend, next week, is going to be a lot of, you know, you may end up getting it on in the backseat of a taxi cab. I don't know. The Chariot and the Hierophant is being clarified with the Five of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords is the Three of Cups. Now, let's be smart about some things too. Let's just be very smart and very wise. Now, if you know your person's in a good place when it comes to stability, when it comes to a high vibrational love, when they're more practical, they're more logical, then I'm talking to those people. Now, if you in a relationship where you know there's cheating going on, you're not going to win. There's no winning that love. If you're messing around with a married man or a married woman, that is not going to work out. And you're just going to keep yourself. It's time to open your eyes, wake up, smell the coffee. You know, even drop some of the little eye drops in your eyes to wake them up, to get them red lines out. Because you're doing nothing but confusing yourself and exhausting yourself. And you guys will never, that person, I feel like it's a she. If you're dealing with a married woman, she's not breaking away from her husband. For one thing, he may be the main provider and the main supporter. Now, if you're dealing with a married man, they're not leaving that situation. They feel comfortable where they're at, and they feel like that person take care of them. And you're in a delusion if you feel like that married person. I'm talking about marriage now. I'm not talking about if they've been together like 2-3 years. They may as well kind of be single. I'm talking about marriage, okay? Virgo, I'm talking about like really in a marriage. Now, if you're in a third-party relationship, you may got a chance. Real small. But I wouldn't give you that much hope, that much false hope, because I see how it's stressing you out already. It's just stressing you two out. It's stressing you out. And nothing won't come from it. So your best thing to do is to move forward. Now, your person going to come back and present an offer to keep you trapped and entertained in that. But it's best just to move on and free yourself. Queen of Cups being clarified, Queen of Wands, that's 2 women. The Seven of Swords is being clarified, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, they lied to you. Yeah, they did. They lied. They sure did. Could be other readers who lied to you. Could have been other psychics that read to you. I'm talking about if you go into like those platforms, like if you go to one of those 1-800 call this psychic, da 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 da. You've been calling that psychic for like the last 10 weeks, and they say, yeah, they're gonna come back together. They're gonna do it. They're gonna show you this and show you that. And they're gonna take care of you. They've been lying. It's a lot of deception for your coins. You need to go back and look at your bank deposit or your checking account. Go back and look at your checking account, please. And you're going to see how they've slowly been depleting over here. You see how the coins are falling off? And then we get to this coin and it's falling over here to this person here just to give you some false hope. And then it leaves you what? Broke? I'm trying to give you the real. I'm trying to give you the real right now. For some of you who messing with married couples, those individuals are not leaving. Probably one or two, but I'm really not trying to give you no false hope. I'm really not. Now, for the ones who in a committed relationship and you got you're trying to keep it a secret, you two are going to go ahead once again and probably talk about it a little bit more. It's probably going to stress you out, but I will give you the truth. Your person is going to go ahead and say yes one day. When that day will come, I don't know, but they're going to say yes to you one day to where, okay, I'll put you on Facebook and that makes you happy. I'll say we're in a relationship. If it makes you happy that we come out to your parents and let you know that we're in a committed relationship, I will go ahead and take that stance with you. They'll feel a little bit broke down, just confused about it. And that could be your person that you're with, or that could be a family member that's going to feel bad about that. Some going to feel like you're walking away from spirit, or you're walking away from religion. You're breaking down traditional views and traditional values. But one day they're going to accept it. One day they will accept it. But for some, like I said, your mother, she's going to accept it right off the bat because they love you just that much. They love you just that much. See, 10 of Cups. They had you from the womb. You know they're going to abandon their child? They're not going to abandon their child. They're going to give you the ultimate balance and healing that you could ever imagine. And you're going to realize, I ain't know it was that safe. You've been overthinking the worst case scenario, and your family's going to let you know you've been thinking the worst, and you're going to be able to move forward. Love is going to be there. They even will be there for your own marriage. They'll be there for your marriage. And they'll be there to see your family rise. Your mom will give you so much healing. You didn't even know that type of healing existed. You thought that unconditional love, you thought that comes with relationships. You thought it came with just being in a committed relationship with your partner. But you're going to see that real unconditional love from your mother. You're going to realize how much your people and persons care about you. And you was sitting up there worried about the worst. And your person, they do love you too. They got some love for you. Now, if you're in a committed relationship, your person, they love you too, but to a certain extent. All right? All right, Virgos, I hope that helped. You could have been dealing with any signs. All the signs were there. Earth, wind, and fire. I'm just kidding. But air, fire, earth, and water, all the signs were there. However that message resonated for you, I love you all. Thank you for watching. Peace, peace.